Hello, hello, hello. What's up, everybody? It's Yoshinada195 here again with another episode of Black Ops 6 gameplay commentary. This time I am playing the Nuketown map, going back in time, or rather forward, depending on how you want to look at it, to a very old school and dear map to me from, when I first played Black Ops, which I think I put in like 300 350 hours back in the day. And one of those maps being Nuketown was just the always go-to in terms of leveling up guns and getting prestige done easily. So I kind of wanted to, have a break from Warzone Resurgence and go play some multiplayer and go into a little bit of Nuketown and see what it's like. And, it's been probably like, I think, a month and a half. I think I played it when the game did come out. Had a lot of nostalgic memories. It's pretty much, as I remember it. All the aesthetics are there. It's just, updated in terms of the visuals, but the layouts there, it's like a classic, and I don't think they've changed anything to my knowledge. So for better or worse, it's great. It's exactly as you would have remembered it. The only things that are different, I guess, the guns. So I'm glad they have the Nuketown 24/7 option still. I think they also have Stakeout 24/7, which is another popular map that I think came from Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 1, if I'm not mistaken. And they've always been like the go-to maps for me in terms of just leveling up guns. And right now I am trying to get the AS Val gun leveled up. It's not necessarily my most favorite gun to go to, although I actually think it's still pretty decent. You need to put on some attachments like adding on extra bullets capacity, because its starting capacity is 20, which is just absolutely nothing and filthy, and I don't get why a gun would have just 20 bullets to begin with, at least in the Call of Duty video game sense. So it needs at least 30 in my opinion. And I put on like double weapon XP and the double level XP just to kind of, get this gun over and done with, so I can kind of round out and go back and try and get these camos like for the XM4, and try and also, I think, level up the PP, finish that off, and the GPR, so that I can at least have like a great set of loadouts by the end of when I complete my prestige. So I think I'm 5th level prestige right now, and I think it goes up to 10. So when it goes up to 10, finally I, as much as I can, just stop prestiging and create all my loadouts right there and there. I'm kind of a person, I don't know, just like I think sometimes just need to be completed, and a bit of a completionist in that sense, that I'll try and go all the way to the level 10 prestige and then make sure everything's maxed out and have all my loadouts, and then, it's not like I'm just gonna be like, oh yeah, then the fun's really gonna happen. After I do that, then I can finally have fun. No. I'm just saying I'll have everything kind of super set to go, and I won't be messing around, won't be worried about leveling up. And hopefully hopefully I'll have even better gameplays by then, but I'm not holding my breath because I'm still a terrible Call of Duty player. But I think the Nuketown experience in this gameplay was doing okay. Like, I was hanging in there for a little bit. I noticed that I had a fairly good team. We were up like, right now it's 76-40, and we're doubling, we're holding down the flags fairly well, so it's like, okay, this is a good sign. Like, sometimes I've been in lobbies where just, I don't know, people just don't want to play the objective, and it's a little bit frustrating. Like, I get it, maybe you just want to go and kill some people, but just go do team deathmatch. Like, don't come to domination for that. Just go. Oh, and I have to pause because right now, this little moment right here, all of a sudden, the way that sequence just occurred, the way I'm shooting one person and two people come in and they just like walk into that perfect line of sight to get that triple initially, and I'm like, oh my goodness, like this is it. The tide is turning. I go around that corner, get another triple kill. I'm like, holy bejesus, I am losing it, and like things are like, I'm like, I don't know. It perked me up a little bit. I was like, that is a sick play. Clip that chat. It was very lucky, because like I said, I'm aiming at one guy and just two people, just for whatever reason, they have like blinders on. They just get tunnel vision. They don't even see me. walk directly inside of my line of fire and just like allow me to get this easy triple kill. And that, I don't know, a little bit of a confidence booster as much as it is kind of, you know, a bit of luck. Sometimes you get lucky away, and right here even, like, I felt like pretty, you know, lucky to get this guy ready. I thought maybe he was going to get me. I mean, I got naded right there and I'm freaking out, and like, and if you can kind of hold down this area when it comes to Nuketowns, particularly when you're so close to their spawn, I mean, it's just death. Especially when you're on this staircase right there. And this is like going back to my muscle memory of, you know, when I first played the Black Ops game. You know, just holding down this area, picking them off. And this is where, like, I'm starting to get a little bit of a streak going on. And I think it's also score streak, so hard to say, you know, how much of it, you know, comes into play, because you also just get points for, you know, taking out enemy equipment. I'm getting counter UAV assists that all contribute to the score streak. So, and I think they changed that back in, I like to say, Cold War, or the previous one before that. Again, I think it was a Treyarch decision. I don't believe it was Infinity Ward. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. But they changed it from kill streaks to score streaks, which is like, I don't know. It's a bit of a, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say newbie thing to do, or just a very soft thing to do, just very easy, and, you know, allows people to kind of just, you know, I guess maybe camp objectives a little bit more, which is somewhat what I'm also doing right now, even though, you know, I was expecting them to split the spawns, and so I'm going to be in this area, and I just kind of really wanted to get that Watchdog Helo and make sure that was locked down, and I'm constantly expecting the spawn to switch so I can just get a couple guys, because all my teammates are on the other side. So, you know, having the system of a score streaks is a little bit, I don't want to say cheat code, but it can be fairly easy to pick them up sometimes, although it does incentivize to an extent objectives. I think I liked it better when you had them separate. Like, I get they want to like reward players that do the objectives, but the only, I think, good mode, a good way that it was set up was in one of the Call of Duties. This was testing my knowledge, maybe Modern Warfare 3, but, you know, the old one before the whole Call of Duty cycle began in 2019 in the Warzone, where they had kill streaks and they had support streaks and they had another third option, which I cannot remember for the life of me, but one was purely for, you get, you know, rewards for killing people, and it had to be directly related to, you know, kills, and that's when you had the chopper gunner and those kind of UAV streaks. And then you had these support streaks, which are a little bit more on the supporting side of things. You know, you throw a package of like 7, you know, care packages to come and help you out, but you can, that came from completing objectives, and it was much easier to get. It didn't come from completing by actually getting kills. And yeah, once you get the Watchdog Helo right here, I mean, things just, I mean, they just go from, you know, good to great for me, and terrible for this team. And I think they were just getting spawn trapped, and I'm kind of also hanging around, you know, trying to go to the areas where I think their spawn's going to occur, and I think the opposite team didn't even think about trying to shoot it down. And I don't know, that moment of getting that, you know, 2 triple kills back to back potentially would have kickstarted things, and I was very happy in the end to get 33 eliminations and 14 kills. And look at this best play once again, just they all line up for myself. I could not believe it, and now I'm just in the zone and just like, cherry on top, and glad that I had the Watchdog Helo assist. And what was my emote in there? Did I do the in the end, or did I do the, yeah, I did the Alright, that's it for me. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace!